Okay, you got to give us a moment. I've been waiting for this moment the whole day.
Hello.
Welcome to the Mariah Report.
I'm Martin Burgess.
And I'm Dan Enriquez.
And we're here for Moments.
Moments, darling.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had a fun back in time last week.
Oh, the star.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Such a jam.
So cute.
But isn't it crazy? Like, I don't think about these things until we start digging. And The Star starts as like a movie soundtrack, but then it takes us into the Me Too movement and Golden Globes. Like, there's a journey with the song.
There is a journey.
Isn't that?
You follow that star.
Yeah. Look what happens.
Amazing.
One little song.
I know, right?
Has a whole story behind it.
And I think, obviously every Christmas season, everyone is so focused on All I Want for Christmas Is You that we forget about all those other gems that Mariah has.
Yeah.
So the star, we had to give the star its moment.
I know, right?
So if you haven't listened, go back, listen, get festive.
I was at a Christmas party the other day, and they're playing like YouTube hits, and then on comes Pentatonic singing "Where Are You Christmas."
Oh.
I'm like, oh, there's Mariah.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
In the background.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Behind the scenes.
That's a good song, too.
Their version is good.
I think, yeah. It just came out on their new album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their version of When You Believe, however,
Not so good.
not so good. But we wish them well.
They tried.
Anyways.
Yeah. Point for trying.
That's all. That's what you get. That's what you get. But also speaking, I guess we may as well go into it now. Speaking of cover songs.
Yeah.
My girl JoJo.
She tried it.
And she did it.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Honey, she got the whole thing going.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't just sitting like she did. That was a production.
Yeah, she had the strings and everything.
Yeah, honey. It was beautiful.
And
it
the
was
look,
great.
Like the video had that look.
Yeah. Oh my God. JoJo is a big Mariah fan. She's been, out there fangirling over Mariah for the longest time. But
I feel like lately more than ever.
yeah, for sure. So JoJo posted on her social media that it's one of her favorite songs, and she's paying homage to Mariah. And then Mariah actually responded and said, "Thank you for this beautiful homage. I'm so happy you chose this song that not many people know. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs that I've ever written. Love, MC."
Lies.
Lies and lies.
If it's your favorite, why
aren't you singing it
every 5 minutes?
Exactly, because remember when she was on Andy Cohen and he's like, somebody had asked what's your favorite and least favorite song to perform. She's like, well, if it's my least favorite, I won't be performing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, hello.
What don't you not perform?
Miss You Most at Christmas time. We know.
We can add.
We got it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get it, girl. No, but the song is so amazing. JoJo did a great job. Mariah shows her love.
Yeah.
But then we have to circle that back around to, I believe it was London where she did.
Leeds, maybe?
In
that area. Yeah, the European tour.
She sang a snippet of Miss You Most.
Yeah. And it sounded
or was
so
it
good.
Amsterdam?
Was it Amsterdam?
I can't remember.
It was in Europe.
It was in Europe.
Recently.
Definitely
this
in
week.
Europe.
Yes. Over there.
And she sounded beautiful.
So good.
I mean, I'm telling you, she sounded like the album version.
Well, 'cause in my mind, she can't, she doesn't want to sing it because she might, fuck it up. But then I'm like, well, you can sing it just fine.
You just sound beautiful.
What's your problem?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Unless it's not your favorite song.
Uh-huh.
And you're only doing it to appease people like us.
People nagging. Yeah. I mean, that's the first time she's ever done that, right?
Oh, of course.
Any kind of live.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, we've never seen it live or heard it.
No, I think now she will be more willing to sing it next year.
I feel like this Justice for Glitter situation has also justice for everything else.
Right, justice for Miss You Most.
Justice for Lullaby.
Oh, justice for Charm Bracelet.
Yeah.
Justice for everything.
Oh,
justice for caution,
Yeah.
bitches, because y'all are still sleeping on it.
Uh-huh.
Not y'all, but all those people.
Uh-huh. Yeah. She has to bring it back around.
Yeah.
The caution
No,
era.
she will.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not over with it yet.
No.
But she's booked.
Yeah.
I think in the new year we're gonna get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
From Mariah. But just speaking of Miss You Most at Christmas time, I think
It's time.
It's time. And I think by JoJo doing this and like so many fans like loving that
Hounding.
little snippet,
Yeah.
I think now she knows she has to add it
To the
She has to.
the season, what do you call it? The 25th
anniversary
celebration. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I can't wait for that.
She has to sing it.
She has to.
There's no.
It's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And then
She can just open with it. Get it out of the way. Instead of Hark the Herald, open with Miss You Most.
okay, hey, she could put it anywhere in the set list. I'm gonna be real happy.
Here's how it happens. The set is set up. There's a like fake Yule log burning in the background, fireplace. She comes up to the floor on a chase lounge
Oh,
and just starts singing it.
okay. Very subtle invitation.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm down.
That's it.
I love it. But also on the European Christmas tour, we've been getting some really festive moments. So we got Miss You Most at Christmas time, but we also got
One
Child.
child. Which was also in the begging
Oh my God.
begging box. Please. Please.
It's not even at the suggestion box anymore. It's the begging box. Like, we are begging you to please. Because I love that. I love that song.
So good.
So good.
And once again, she sings it just fine.
Oh, beautiful.
What's the prob?
What is the prob? Unless it's not your favorite song and you don't want to sing it.
Those are her words, not
That's what
ours.
she said. She said it. And you think about those songs she's never performed.
Yeah.
Even though One Child she did perform at the Washington tree lighting.
She did.
She did. And it was gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
With that big choir.
And the big belly. The
Yeah.
babies.
Uh-huh. That were in there.
Oh, my God. She was belting.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
With Annie Lennox right there, too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wait, was Annie next to her for that one?
She was like, yeah, off there
Off to
on
the
the
side,
side.
yeah.
Or no,
No,
wait,
wasn't
no.
that- that was a different song.
It was
No. Mix that up.
it was the one she does with her mother.
Noelle.
No, not
No.
the first. Oh my God, how do I not know this song?
Why am I blanking on this?
It's
Hallelujah.
it's slash. Ooh, we are bad. Somebody is gonna fire us. We should not have this job.
Wait. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Hark the Herald. No,
No.
I was certain it was. No, it's not.
She sings Hallelujah. Patricia does the Hallelujah part. Oh my God.
Oh my girl, I can't. I
Look
can't
it up.
believe it.
Look
I
it up.
cannot believe it.
The first Noel?
No. Oh my God.
No, not the first Noel.
Oh my God.
No, it is the first Noel.
No, the first Noel. No, it's not. It's not.
With mixed into Hallelujah.
No. It is.
But Patricia wasn't on the stage when Annie was there.
Oh, come all ye faithful.
Yes, that's it.
I knew it.
That's
I
it.
almost threw my phone across
That's the
room.
one. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, come all ye faithful. Yes.
Well, she never sings that one either.
She did on the
Only
TV
that
show.
one time.
That one time.
Not at the Christmas show.
Yeah, not at the Christmas show.
See,
Anyways,
there's a whole other set list you
There's
can do.
a whole yes, girl. You can mix it and match it and do
Yes,
things.
yes,
It does
yes,
not have to be
yes.
the same all the time.
Yeah.
Please. Next year is the year. I know she's going to mix it up. I know she is.
Yeah.
So in the begging box, Miss You Most, one
One
child.
child. Throwing Come All Ye Faithful. Where's Patricia?
Yeah. Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. What's she doing?
Or bring John Legend. It's Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
What did they do? When Christmas comes.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That would be good.
He's got his album out. He can plug it again next year.
Oh yeah, he just put a Christmas album out. That's
He has good tracks on it.
Oh, I haven't listened.
Oh, there's some cute tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a listen. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. I like Chrissy Teigen too.
I like Chrissy Teigen.
I'm following her on the Twitter.
Well,
and
speaking of, she
exactly.
Chrissy Teigen hosts or co-hosts the Lip Sync Battle show, which
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Me neither. Sorry.
Yeah, but
I
Mariah's
think it's for straight people.
Yeah, it's
Allegedly.
straight RuPaul's Drag Race
Yeah, that's what it is.
without the drag.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
so
lip sync battle.
apparently Mariah's the season premiere in January, maybe.
Yeah. That allegedly. I think that's what
It's funny
happening.
wording because it says Mariah Carey premieres January, so it might not be the first episode out the gate. You know what I mean?
Right, like the season 5 is premiering in January. Mariah might be the first episode.
Maybe. We don't have a hard confirmation.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but of course we'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
But they showed previews.
It looks good.
It looks good, honey.
Yeah.
That's a budget. That's a production. Mariah comes down in
Yeah.
the swing.
Yeah.
I love a coming down in the swing moment.
Oh, anything.
I
like
love
that.
a coming up from the floor moment too.
Anything like yeah.
A coming and going.
As
love
long
it.
as there's no walking involved
Yeah.
as an entrance.
So we have that to look forward in the new year. That's going to be super exciting.
Yeah.
What else?
We forgot to mention we have a special guest coming up.
Oh my God. We didn't
the-
even do an intro.
I know.
Hello.
After the break, we have Nick Fletcher. You know him from Instagram. He's an Instagram model. You know his page, Nick Queen of Meme. He does those hilarious memes that get shared around all over the place. He's coming on. He's got some new projects coming up, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
The
Fun and exciting moments.
Mariah inspired. He was in town for the Mariah experience, so we grabbed him.
Yeah. So we got some lamb talk coming up.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
it's good.
It'll
It's
be
funny.
fun. Just right after the splash break.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Okay, so lip sync battle is coming. Then we have
Always keep forgetting this. We have a rumor to get cleared up. So if you go on IMDb, Dan is like stone faced. Like, what?
Oh no, what?
If you go on IMDb, there's some listing that says there's a Mariah Carey movie coming out starring Mariah and some guy from Game of Thrones as Tommy Mottola.
Oh, he's on Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't watch that show, but okay.
No, I know.
People talk about it.
Yeah, people love it.
Okay, they love it. Oh, okay, yes.
Anyway, so we're like, what's this movie coming out? Turns out fake and
Fake,
phony.
it's not. Someone just made that up.
Yeah.
But how do you get that information on IMDb?
Well, see,
if it's
I
not real?
thought it's official. That's what's weird. It's not like Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
Yeah.
it's been confirmed it's a fake. So if you're out
confirmed
there
fake.
thinking, oh, there's a Mariah movie coming
Yeah.
at the top of the year in the UK, it's not. Anyways, let's switch it, bring it back to really good news is that we just got word from Billboard magazine that All I Want for Christmas Is You has reached an all new peak position on the Hot 100.
Ever.
Number 6.
That's pretty big.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yes. Allegedly, our early reports are saying that no other Christmas song has been that high on the Hot 100 before.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So next week,
Congrats.
yeah. Oh, hello
To everyone.
Cheers, toast, bravo.
Yeah.
Yes, buy it, stream it, do everything. Request it at your local radio.
Yeah.
You could do that via Twitter now.
I mean, I hear it everywhere I go right now.
Oh, of course, everywhere,
Everywhere.
And we're still a week away from Christmas.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of time.
I know.
So, and I bought it because you know what I realized?
What?
I'd never bought the single.
Oh.
You know, the digital single.
Yeah.
I always had it from the album.
Me too.
And then I just stream it because I have Apple Music now. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go actually purchase just the song.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Did you part?
I did my part.
I need to do that too then.
It's only $1.
Yeah.
$29.
I have to do that.
Yeah, but you can purchase it on all the platforms. Everything has it.
See, I just figured out how to stream.
Yes, you did. You got a little tutorial
Yes.
in streaming.
But I guess I'll just buy it too. Because I took it off my CD.
Oh,
Back
right.
in the day.
Yes, uh-huh.
So it didn't do nothing.
So you've been following it with just from the CD purchase.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not getting registered.
That's not getting registered anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, guys, the trick to streaming, a lot of people are like, oh, just put it on a loop. But actually, if you do that, Apple thinks that it's like a glitch and it won't count.
It's like a bot.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to be very strategic about it. You have to put it in a playlist. And then like every third song has to be a different song. So like you could do track 1, 2, and 3 is All I Want. And then like track 4 is Caution. Then 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8 is All I Want. And then the next one is, you know, 8th grade. You see, you have to like do it like that.
Oh, I see.
I'm learning from the Twitter people.
Oh, yeah.
They teach you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Because
I know.
I mean, I don't. That's how you do it, though.
Yeah.
That's how you finagle the system.
Yeah. I know. Speaking of systems, we love an iTunes review because there's a podcast chart over there.
There sure is.
Yeah. So take a moment, please. And we normally read them out here on the show. So this one is from, if I can find it real quick, our friend, our listener, Stan. And Stan says, "Hi, I'm Stan, and I stand for Mariah. I love you guys. Your podcast is consistently giving me life, and it's everything." That's it. Thank
Oh,
you.
I love it. Thanks, Stan.
Easy and simple. That helps the podcast get
It
attention.
doesn't get any better or easier than that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that. So go to iTunes. We're also on Spotify. Don't forget.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Because the big question is, like, people always say, oh, have you heard the podcast? And they're like, how do I get it? That's the next question. So now you can say, look it up on Spotify.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there. You'll see it.
Yeah.
And Spotify is like really simple and easy to use.
And share it too.
Yeah.
You can share it straight out of there. You can also share it into your Instagram stories, and if you tag us, we'll repost you too.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
get on it, please.
Yes, honey. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, it helps.
Rate, review, and subscribe. We love that. Do we have any other last minute moments before we get to our friend Nick?
Can we talk about her and her social media?
Oh, let's please.
Singing all over the place?
Oh my God. Where do we even start? Okay, so she posted a picture backstage, or a video from backstage where she was singing All I Want for Christmas Is You. With everybody in the background, and Christopher's doing the makeup.
Yeah.
Miles is doing the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah's ready to go on stage in the fucking gorgeous ensemble.
Uh-huh.
Mariah sounded spectacular.
It was almost like a Jimmy Fallon redo.
Yes, very similar.
Yeah.
And it's gotten like 1.5 million views.
Oh, really?
On her Instagram, yeah.
Oh my God, cute.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Then we also have another. She is just on the social media video and stories and everything.
Yeah.
I love it. Then it was so cute when she was coming off stage with the kids after All I Want for Christmas Is You, and they were going into like the secret playroom.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see that?
Yes.
Super cute.
That was cute.
Those kids are so big.
They're in that space where they start growing real quick.
Yeah.
They're going to blow up.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah.
Just looking at pictures of them from like a year ago or 2 years ago, I'm like, oh my God.
I know. They're going to start talking back.
Oh, I'm sure they already do.
Yeah.
Sure they do. Could you imagine, like, I don't know, like, Mariah, like, having to, like, say, don't talk to me like that, or, like, being stern with them?
Yeah.
It would be so weird. Like, or if they were to say something, like, out of turn to Mariah, I would clutch my pearl. Excuse me? Yeah. Do you know who you're talking to? Yeah. That is Mariah Carey.
It's coming.
It's coming, I'm sure. But the kids are always looking like they're always having fun. And
yeah, I feel like this is the first year they're comfortable on the stage and they're into it. They're not like, come on, you have to do this.
Right. And even I think it once again was in London, where Monroe now does stand next to Mariah. Remember how in the first like show, like Mariah's like, no, you have to stand in your spot, and now Monroe is standing with her as she sings, and she's like. Mariah said, now this was your idea. Tell them this was your idea, because I don't want them to think that I'm making you do this.
Yeah.
So it's so cute. Monroe, it just loves that damn song, The Star.
Yeah, it's her.
She loves it.
It's her jam.
Oh, it is. And she knows every word.
But it'd be cute if it's like a Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli situation with them.
It looks like it already is.
Yeah. We get a bonus package later.
So amazing.
Yeah.
We love it. Okay, what else on the social media has she been up to?
Singing Charm Bracelet songs.
That's right. She did. So they were at the tour rap party.
Yeah.
And they were doing a Name That Tune.
Yeah.
And it was subtle invitation, but honestly, it took me like 2 seconds.
Me too.
I was like,
wait, wasn't Trey
song?
like, what? Huh?
Trey still didn't get it.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting it at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bitch, how many times have you performed that song with her?
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't done it in a while, but...
It's been ages. Since Memoirs.
Since Memoirs.
Tour. For whatever that was.
Mm-hmm. But I love that song.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my God, some Charm Bracelet love? Oh, y'all better quit playing.
Yeah.
And then Mariah corrected one of the dancers, I believe it was, who was singing the song.
Yeah.
And she had corrected his lyrics because they were a little off. But it's all right.
It happens.
It happens.
Can we talk about RuPaul's Drag Race coming back on television?
Oh, girl. Now, you know how many times did we put in the suggestion box to get Mariah on the lip sync moment?
Anything.
Yeah. Anything. But it's been 10 seasons.
Yeah.
Plus 4 All-Star seasons.
Yes.
And Mariah's songs have not come up. And we need a Mariah song.
And Ru has said like that he's wanted them. She's one of them, but getting Mariah's people to say yes has been a problem.
Getting Mariah to say yes. Even. I mean, she has to approve it.
Yeah,
because she wrote it. But
Finally. Yeah.
So All Star Season 4 premiered. And the lip sync for your life song was Emotions.
Yeah.
Which was great. Good song.
Big song with the drag queens in the streets.
Anyway. Yes, they're always performing.
Always, yeah.
They really are. That's probably the most popular song for drag queens to perform of Mariah, I think.
That and then
maybe like
Christmas.
Hero or a Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was so excited because I hadn't seen the episode, but I seen on the Twitter social media that people were talking about it, and I said, "Oh no, oh no," because that was our idea years ago.
Yeah,
but finally it happened.
Well, look at what happened when it happened. People were into it, and I think it's like a warm-up act to getting Mariah on. Because like I said, I need a full 1 hour Mariah spectacular.
Yes, we do.
Because then we can get Mariah in the workroom, going to all the queens, helping with the outfits, put the looks together.
Yes, giving them extra glitter.
Then we can get Christopher Buckle to chime in and be there too, makeup tips. Then the winner gets a bunch of Christopher Buckle makeup. Get him on board. It'll be a whole event.
Oh my gosh.
See?
That's it.
Yeah.
I would love it.
They get prizes.
But then everyone has to dress as Mariah down the runway.
Yeah. And then
like
she judges.
An iconic moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She judges it.
Oh, my God.
And then Mariah hangs out and goes on RuPaul's podcast.
Yes.
And does a whole episode.
And then she name drops us.
Yes. Yeah. But then she can make her podcast debut and get into it.
Yes. No. For real. For real. Like, so... The new season will be filming this summer because the season's already filmed and everything. But season 11, season 12 will be filming this summer.
12,
because season
isn't it filmed because they normally go through straight from.
I'm confused now.
No, because All Stars will end and it will lead into the next season.
Correct.
That's already done.
And that's season 11.
11. Okay, so 12 is going to.
So 12 will be coming. Will be filming this summer.
And so Mariah come out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
They do like 2 a year now, right?
They do.
Yeah. Perfect.
Mariah keeps some dates open.
Yeah.
Put that in the begging box.
No, put that in the Make It Happen box.
Make It Happen box.
Yes.
We got a suggestion box, a begging box, and a Make It Happen box.
That one has to happen.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So we're going to wrap it up. We're going to take a splash break and we're going to get to talking to Nick.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just have to give a shout out to our lovely Lamb listeners over there in Europe. We love and appreciate you. Now, you know, Mariah's been doing meet and greets.
Yes.
And, meeting all the lambs. Shout out to all the lambs that are out there meeting Mariah. I see the pictures. Y'all are looking stunning, gorgeous, brown cow stunning. That's from Drag Race. If you don't know what that is. But we got some lambs were like emailing, tweeting us saying, "Oh my God, like there was like this big fan of yours of the Mariah Report at one of the shows, and he was telling everybody."
And I was like, who is that?
I was like, who is? I don't know who this could be. I didn't know I knew anyone.
Yeah.
But we do have like some of the best listeners out there, and
oh, can we read the transcript that he sent us of the meet and greet?
The transcript? Yes. Yeah. I will pull up. I was just going to what he wrote us, but I'll read the transcript.
I think it's funnier.
For public consumption, not his private messages.
Yeah.
Okay, so his name is Zoltan from Hungary.
Hey,
Shout
Zoltan.
out to Hungary.
Zoltan, thank you so much.
We love and appreciated it. And
word on the streets, how the word gets out.
Yeah, this is how you do it. If you guys want to follow him, you can go to his Instagram, which is, I'm going to spell it because I could never pronounce it. It's ZKUNSAGI. That's Sultan. I don't know what that word is, but that's him. Okay, so he says, after being a fan since 1990, I met my idol, Mariah Carey. And then he gives us a transcript of the meet and greet, what happened. Yeah. And he says, "Hello, Mariah. I'm Zoltan from Hungary. Mariah, hey, how are you? I saw you during the concert." He says, "I've been a fan since Vision of Love, and in the last 28 years, I was always dreaming about what to tell you when I meet you in person." And Mariah says, "Oh, tell me." And she grabs and holds his hand, and he says, "I would like to thank you so much, Mariah, for always being a part of my life. I was learning English by translating the lyrics of your songs and listening to your interviews." And Mariah says, "Oh, really?" And then he says, I also would like to thank you very much for finding so many great friends for helping me find so many great friends around the world. 20 years ago, I started the Hungarian fan club. And Mariah says, oh, that's a great fan club. And he goes on to say, similar to #Justice for Glitter 4 years ago, we made Close My Eyes #1 on the Hungarian iTunes chart.
I didn't even know that.
I had no idea.
Didn't know that.
But I love it because that's like my favorite song.
Yeah.
And Mariah says, really? Thank you so much for all your support. Can I give you a hug? And he almost faints. And then Mariah says to the photographer, make sure you take a good picture with us. The picture is taken. Mariah says, thank you very much. He says, I thank you. And please listen to the Mariah Report podcast.
Poor Mariah.
Poor Mariah.
She can't escape.
She cannot. And then she says, haha, people have been recommending it to me, but I'm really scared.
Oh, no.
And she chuckles again. And then he says, I love you. Thank you, everybody. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't be
great,
scared.
Great. Don't be scared, Mariah.
Just don't go too far back.
Yeah, don't listen to old episodes. Don't go to the Mariah World series.
No. Melissa plus forward. Melissa
Exactly.
on the scene and
I would say start from
January
top of January 2018.
Forget the other years.
If you wanted to do digging, Mariah, if you're listening,
Back in times.
back in times are always good.
All good.
The moments, you can
skip.
take them or leave them.
Yeah.
The rainbow episodes,
Very good.
very good.
Yeah.
Charm bracelet episodes,
Really
very good.
Yeah.
Go into our butterfly
Saga.
magnum opus
Yeah.
saga.
Our
That would be
Looking In Theory
amazing. Yes,
is
the
the
looking
best.
in. Yeah. She can listen to those and she doesn't have to worry about being scared
Yeah.
or hearing anything she might not want to hear. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out. Thank you so much, Zoltan, for supporting the Mariah Report and for loving Mariah and being a great lamb.
Yeah.
We love and appreciate you.
Oh my God, so exciting.
I know, it's good. There's
a lot going on.
I think it's time for a splash break.
Let's take a break and stick around for our conversation with our friend, Nick Fletcher. Okay, guys, so we have a special guest with us right now. Lambs come through the city every now and then.
Yeah, they sure do. And we picked one up off the street.
Yeah.
You guys might be aware of him. He is Nick
Fletcher.
Fletcher. You want to go by last names?
You know, Nick is fine.
Nick is fine.
We're a lamely. Yes, you can call me Nick.
Okay.
But Queen of Meme is not my real last name. No. I didn't even know what a meme was when I created it. Like, I just was parodying it because, like, oh my gosh, it's like a country. Like I get to be the queen of something. But
I
thank
guess.
There you go.
Yes.
You claimed the queen spot.
Yeah.
Queen of memes.
Of memes, yeah.
So you guys will probably know Nick from Instagram. Are you big on Twitter too?
You know,
Or is it mainly
I would love to
Instagram?
be more active on Twitter. I'm just afraid of being dragged. So, you know, but I love the people on Twitter, though. Yes, we love them. But,
Instagram is, number one, it's more visual than Twitter, and
Yeah.
number two, it's nicer. The people on Instagram are nicer.
Yeah, I feel
they can
safer
handle
on Instagram,
it.
too.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's where you can follow Nick, Queen of Memes. Is how you spell it? Just one word.
Queen of Meme.
Nick, Queen of Meme.
Meme.
Yes.
Meme.
Meme.
M-E-M-E.
You have some iconic
one.
memes on there. Mariah memes.
Do you have a favorite one?
My favorite is your April Fools with J-Lo.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's one of my
I don't
top
know if I know
favorites.
them all by heart.
It's kind of like a well, actually, first of all, I'm so sorry. Hello, Lamely.
Oh, hi.
Welcome. and I
Welcome.
also too wanted to thank Martin and Dan for inviting me on. What an honor and pleasure to be here. I'm actually here in the Upper West Side with them, in their studio, and I wish you guys could see this experience. It's a very, very intimate, very
behind the
well
scenes.
decorated room. Mariah would be proud. If anyone has an opportunity to be in the Upper West Side, I will DM the address so you can knock on Martin's door.
No, don't send him to Martin's house. Martin is afraid of the killer.
I don't answer. I won't answer it.
Answer the
Which
door.
killer are you talking about?
Any and all of them.
All of them.
Really?
All killers.
Wait, is there what triggered this?
Just general life.
Okay.
Watching
Living in New York for too long,
Living on-
honey.
yeah,
You got to
okay.
look around every corner.
The ID channel.
Well, that
this.
too.
Okay, so if you meet Martin and he looks suspicious, that's why. It's not you. It's because he's afraid of the killer.
Pretty much,
But
exactly.
honored to be here and in the studio of the Mariah Report. It's surreal.
You're in the Mariah Report experience.
I'm in the nuclei of where news happens.
Yes, this is where it all goes down.
Yeah.
or the nucleus
However you say
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Whatever. We take anything.
in the cocoon. That's probably a better
there we
analogy.
Go. In the cocoon.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
So, Nick, we just went to the Mariah experience with you. What did you think of it?
Oh my gosh. So it's, for me, I was having major FOMO of not being able to go. And, the stars aligned that, I'm here on a business trip. So, and Mariah extended the dates. And so I reached out to Dan Martin and they gave me the gift of the time and spending some time with me there. And it exceeded all expectations. It's so surreal to be in a venue that is completely Mariah saturated and Mariah centric.
I know, right?
I think what was it, you, Dan, or Martin, that said I want this to look like my house.
My house.
Yeah, I think everybody said that
Right.
multiple times.
What was for you the thing that you want in your house? from
Well,
that
okay, so
experience?
I loved everything that was there, but what I would really want in my house is literally just the sort of the side area where they have all the big photos from the Caution album.
Okay.
And then all the #1 singles against the wall. That's how I would do it. If I had to choose anything else, it would be the big light up M.
Where would you put it?
Girl, it's right in the front foyer.
The living room.
Right?
Yes,
like
in the living
front of your
room.
apartment.
It would be my headboard. It'd be my headboard on my bed.
What about you, Martin?
I would love the rainbow room.
Yeah.
That'd be fun with the neon rainbow and the silk sheets.
Yeah,
the
that was
bed.
super cute.
Yeah, and the ironwork bed. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
That was easily my favorite. I mean, I just, as a gay man who loves all things cotton candy and Lisa Frank inspired, for those of you who even remember what that is or know what that is, oh gosh, that was my favorite part of the rainbow
definitely.
room. Yeah.
And it was when we were there, at least, it was the longest line to wait to get your photo taken there.
Right.
I mean, everybody was going to that.
And
So-
and today is the last day. So
Yeah, the last Friday.
yeah,
They open tomorrow.
lots of intensity and crowd. Not like the people were intense, but a great turnout. for
Big
the
turnout.
Yeah,
final day.
I mean, the room was full.
Yeah,
Full.
At the end of it, after
Yeah.
weeks.
At 3 weeks, I
Yeah.
think it's been open, and
Waited
it's still full.
in line for 30 minutes
Yeah.
for the rainbow
To get
bed
it.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
that's a
talk about
long
the
wait,
rainbow bed
girl.
experience. That's a really bad way to frame it. It's just funny, I guess, right? Okay, if you play it back, you're like, oh my god, the rainbow bed
Yeah,
experience.
what is that?
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So,
You ain't lying.
You know what? You've seen the pictures on Instagram, so you get what we're trying to.
But then I was
convey.
just thinking, wouldn't it be fun if there was a bar in there and you could just go to the Mariah bar,
Yeah, and
get
get,
a
little
drink,
splash.
hang out with your friends?
See that? You
Girl,
guys are so
they could
right.
be making money.
They could be.
But then I guess they'd have to have a license, a liquor license.
They would.
and-
They'd have to proceed with caution.
They
They
would.
would,
For
because
sure.
the police would get them.
You're right. I think that a splash moment would complement the Mariah.
Right?
Really, if
experience,
it's
right?
missing one thing, it's missing
Yeah.
a splash moment.
Mm-hmm.
That and maybe a hair fan.
A good
Yeah,
hair
but the-
fan.
yeah.
Ooh, you ain't lying.
That would be good
as
too.
much as Martin was zhuzhing his hair earlier. For those of you who don't get to see this, and as fortunate as I am back here, I'm really blessed. I got to see Martin get ready for the podcast, and he was doing a pre-styling moment of his hair for a completely audio show. So, anyways, a little bit about Martin. We will spill tea about Dan
It
and
had
Martin
gone
today.
askew a little bit.
Yeah, it looks
Hey,
great.
it
looks
happens,
great.
girl. When
Yeah.
when I took my first photo on the rainbow bed, I was like, "Bitch, nobody told me my hair was all crazy." Shit.
No, you look good, Dan. Oh,
Oh,
my
well,
gosh.
thanks,
yeah.
Liam. But
I would
it could
maybe
be better.
Your photo together should be the third alternate cover.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how many covers are there now?
There's like 7
Okay,
million.
perfect, right? So, yeah.
Okay. No. It all worked out. We all had fun with the Mariah experience. It was
Yeah.
great to see other lambs there.
Get together.
Meeting new lambs, number one,
Yeah.
who know nothing about the Mariah Report. And I'm like, how have you been alive in New York and don't know about us? And then all these lambs that we do know.
Yeah.
Like Ebony was there.
Yeah. We met some new lambs. that
And we met
listened to
some new
us.
lambs and some listeners and things. It was very Mariah-centric there.
Well, it's always a fun time when you get lambs together, which you know about, Nick.
Yeah.
You have a little
Yeah, that's right. That's how
organization.
we sort of met
Yeah.
Nick.
Actually, so you and your friends, how many
That-
lamb over people are there?
We
There's like 5 of you, isn't
it's
there?
kind of it's kind of evolving, and it really kind of started with Ambush, Antoinette, Sam, and myself, and just a really supportive group of other lambs to get together and really create events that would bring the Lamb community together. And so, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak to this, because it's something that I'm super passionate about. Sam at MC_Sparkles on Instagram. We had an opportunity to meet through Instagram, at the very first Beacon show here in New York. By the way, Martin's apartment is just steps away from the Beacon, so I'm having a really heavy dose of nostalgia.
I know,
right?
and Mariah's not here this year, and it should be.
So we get to kind of relive the Beacon experience together.
Right.
But when I had the opportunity to meet him and so many other lambs just through Instagram, it just felt like, wow, you walk into a room, just like what we did today at the Mariah Experience. That you've never met, different backgrounds, different races, all of those things, and you guys can so deeply connect on one thing that you really cared, so passionate about. It almost felt like high school reunion. So that was really where the idea was born from, to create events, create parties to bring the Lamb community together. Because prior to that, I felt like I didn't know. I was 30 years of life-ish,
allegedly,
round down, and never had friends, and never had people that I could really talk to about something I care about so much. And so you just meet these people, oh my gosh, we have to duplicate this experience because there's many like us.
Right. You sometimes forget until you go to that one Mariah concert that she hasn't performed in your area of wherever you might live. And then all of a sudden you meet all these people and you're like, oh my God, we all exist.
Yes.
Why we have to do something.
Right.
So you guys, how long has the Lamb Over been going on? I know you guys do parties every once in a while, but so what is it, 4 years when you first met MC Sparkles?
Dan, your record keeping is amazing. Yeah, it has been about 4 years. So essentially it was probably, we did our first party why am I talking? Martin gave me a splash. I'm having a hard time here. Please forgive me. Maybe we'll stop. Maybe we'll stay. But ultimately, we had met that at Beacon.
Yeah.
And then we began that conversation. And then when the show at Vegas.
Oh,
was
okay.
So there was a kickoff party.
Okay.
We didn't we just knew that hey, our purpose was to bring the Lamely together and connect and have a good time together, in an environment that was safe and respectful and Mariah centric all the way. And so we threw this big party at the Mandalay Bay in Vegas, and to our surprise, there was a response.
People
we had
turn up.
Yeah, there was 40 people, from all across the country,
right.
From New York to the West Coast. We had some people internationally come, who came to the purpose of seeing Mariah, but then at the same time, at the end of it, had no one to share that experience with. Right? Do you guys feel the same way?
No, that's
right?
That's the whole point
of this whole coming together with this podcast.
Yeah.
When I lived in Chicago, I was somehow lucky enough to meet a nice group of lambs. I met my very first Mariah Lamb friend. Her name is Terry. Shout out Terry. We're still good friends. And I met her at a record store when they were doing a glitter promo stuff, before glitter even came out. And she went in, they had win all the decorations, all the posters and all the, things, put your name on a thing and put it in the thing. Terry won everything because she must have put her name in 1,000 times. Little old me trying to be nice, I put one name in. And then so we stayed in touch ever since then. And that was 17 years ago.
2001.
Yeah.
And she's still my friend. And then from there, we branched out and slowly met other lambs. So in Chicago, I had a nice core group of friends.
Yeah.
And so we started branching out and meeting all these other lambs. And before you know it, there's a good 15, 16, 17 that we still all know to this day.
Yeah.
However, when I moved to New York, everything changed. And for me,
in what way? You had no one to talk to?
I had no one to talk to.
Same.
I didn't have my lambs anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I was like, how can this be? It definitely was one of the things I had to adjust to when moving here was not having my lamely.
Well, I was in the same boat because I was, like I said before, I was in Sydney. I had Sean who does our graphics. He was my lamb friend. When I moved here, I had no one to talk to. And when we met was right when Chanteuse had come out. Dan and I met. So I had so much to say, no one to talk to. So
Right?
I was like, "Oh, you're a lamb."
You'll listen. You'll actually listen.
You understand.
You can say these things
because
to
it's
your
like
friends, but they don't give a fuck.
It's like you almost like lived at a certain point in history or speak a different language.
Exactly.
Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that meaning of a lamb experience, like it felt like coming out of the closet. Like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
you're a gay.
You're a lamb.
Yeah, like you get it. Like all of the
like,
suffering
you're a
and joy
lamb?
that come from the music, you understand. Like, yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you say, I think in New York, I remember when I met Martin and when I met my other lamb friend Juan, it's like, you're a lamb? You're a lamb? Oh, shit, bitch. We got lambs.
Yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
like you're instantly best friends.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, I love
Because
it.
you don't, like, there's no other way to take that. Like, if you say you're a lamb to someone and they don't know what you're saying, they are not your people. They're
Exactly.
like, what do you mean?
But it's also
Yeah.
the fun thing of meeting a stranger and you don't have that awkward conversation.
right.
You have to, like,
where
where do
like,
you
hey,
work?
how's the weather?
What do you do?
What do you do? Where you from?
No, we're talking about Mariah.
Straight into Mariah.
I know what to
Straight
say.
into Mariah.
I want to hear what you want to say. It's a better
Yeah.
connection.
Exactly.
I think maybe in adulthood it's just faster and easier if the people that we meet for the first time is like, "Are you a lamb?" No, and then just move on. Is that
exactly.
right? Like we don't have
just keep
time,
walking.
right?
You don't have
I'm just trying to
time.
meet the lambs. It's no. Okay,
I have nothing to say to
actually,
you.
well, that's not good. Okay, I shall stop. I won't be singing anymore during this podcast.
But speaking of meeting lambs for the first time, we have to let our listeners and everyone know more about your lambdom, Nick. So we are going to do like rapid fire, random, basic lamb questions for you. What's your favorite Mariah album?
Unplugged.
Ooh.
I know it's so weird and so random,
But it's so good.
right, yeah, it is so good.
It's a
And,
good
like,
one.
I think it's probably because, like, as a kid, I connected to it so connected. Oh, is that a word?
Yeah,
Whatever. But okay,
connected.
so as a kid, like this is the closest that I'll be able to have a go to Mariah concert, like watching on TV. But ultimately, though, like Make It Happen and Can't Take That Away, like those versions on that album are I like.
You mean
those.
Can't Let Go?
Oh my gosh, what am I doing? So
It's okay, we
if
all
you
make
could
those.
see where I am in the
Drink half
glass,
a glass
I
of
haven't had a
wine.
dinner, like yeah.
It's
Like,
true. Like
yeah.
I think we were even talking about this in one of our more recent episodes, Martin. It's like when I listen to Can't Let Go, I listen to the unplugged version.
Yeah,
Or
good,
I
that's it.
listen to Make It Happen is one of my favorite versions.
Right.
You know
and
what I
so
mean?
like when she performed it in Vegas, like I was like, oh my gosh, losing my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, when in my life am I gonna see Can't Let
Exactly.
Go live?
I know.
Not Can't Take That Away because yes, I saw that too, but okay. Good thing we have the Mariah Report
We
here
love
because
all those
they keep it
songs.
like they are so like dedicated to the factuality. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh.
We try.
we try, but believe
Yeah,
you me,
otherwise
we have,
it's gonna go
we
off the
have
rails.
Gone
you
way
guys.
off the
God
rails
bless
ourselves.
the Mariah Report.
Now, speaking of Mariah in Vegas, how many times have you seen her live, and where?
Or can we even say what was your first time
Ooh,
seeing her
good one.
live?
The first time was actually, oh my gosh, let me think. Was in Seattle, and this was post Charm Bracelet, and she was doing a Christmas tour.
The Charm Bracelet Christmas show.
Right.
What?
And she performed at the Beacon Theater, which was just down the street from where I worked, and I just remember being super excited.
The Beacon over there.
What's that?
There's a Beacon Theater.
Did I say Beacon?
Yeah.
I'm told. Okay, so
Honey, the wine.
What did no? I can't even remember the name of the theater. Like I'm probably 3 sheets to the wind at this point.
Where,
I
in
had to meditate.
Seattle?
Yeah, this was in Seattle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do remember that.
Ultimately, it was supposed to be a Charm Bracelet tour, but was really focused like on the
It was
Christmas
Christmas
music.
songs, yeah.
Yeah, but there was me and maybe a handful of other lambs who had waited for her after the show to kind of get a meet with her, and like maybe we're standing in the rain, like of course, like we were like it's Seattle,
Through the rain.
right?
Of course, it's
So,
like
3 hours after the show, like the security person comes to us and says, like, if you guys don't freak out and don't do anything weird, like she will do like a slow drive through and just like kind of wave and say hello to everyone. And so I remember when she came, like she drove through, and like I do all the time, every time I see her in person, just like completely like she rolls down the window and then like she's like in this bathrobe, just looking completely flawless, and says in a low voice like, "Hey, did you enjoy the show?" And all I could say was and blackout. Like I always black out. Like
you
I'm
sort
not-
of like just go numb and
I go
black
I
out.
really go black, and it's
Yeah.
not I'm trying to exaggerate or be funny. Like I really do lose it for a second, and then moments later, I see the car like maybe 400 feet away. I'm like, okay, like that was my moment, and she'll remember me as that person who just kind of like blacked out like in front of her, like so. Yeah, that was my first concert. It was like ultimately like the sweating everywhere and like perspiring and just like screaming.
But the
and,
excitement was like overwhelming.
Yeah. Like because I never thought in my life I would like, oh my God, I'll be able to see Mariah Carey on stage. So
no, I felt the same
best.
way, but my first time was seeing Mariah live was the Rainbow Tour. So
yes.
I for a million years I always thought Mariah was this like she's not real. She's like there's no and then that moment when you realize like, oh my God, like this is everything I've ever dreamed of.
Yeah.
Life altering.
Yeah, there's that moment when you see her for the first time, you're like, oh my God, she's a real person.
I know.
She moves.
She's not a Barbie doll.
She has arms and legs.
Even though she looks like a Barbie doll in real life, you're like, girl.
Yeah.
And every moment she looks into the audience like, oh my God, that look was for me. Yeah. She was looking at me.
Yeah.
She looked at the back of my brain and saw everything. Mariah, we had a connection, we had a moment. That's,
But you know what else I just remembered? Because I saw her for the first time on the Charm Bracelet tour.
Oh my gosh.
But when I saw Glitter, just watching Mariah for more than 10 minutes and like doing things, I was like...
Doing things outside of a music video.
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, wow, this is so interesting.
It's like a whole new Mariah.
Yeah.
You're right. You forget about that.
That is actually an Instagram account. It's at
Mariah doing things. I love that
it's
account.
Like Mariah just doing things.
Mariah eating pizza or whatever.
Wait, is that real?
That is
we
real.
follow them.
We follow them.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I love that account.
She's great. I love it.
I guess I never really put two and two together what that account was, but I'm always seeing it.
They highlight the funniest. It'll be like
the
Mariah,
things that we never see Mariah doing.
Mariah fixing her shoe. That just like highlights
Mariah in the ball
obsessed
gown.
with
Like
that now.
it's like the obvious, but then the caption you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you just LOL. Like it's great.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like,
obsessed
oh my
with that
God.
account. I love her.
Oh my God,
That's a good account.
Yes.
Well, shout out to them. Thank you for
Mariah
Mariah
doing
doing things.
Now back to your speaking of accounts, back to your Queen of Meme account.
Oh my
Nick
gosh.
Queen of Meme.
I could get myself in trouble, or this could be delightful.
Have you ever had like a meme go viral or have a bad reaction? Like what's a highlight of having that account?
Well, I think, I first want to say, like, I don't make this meme account to, like, in any way make fun of Mariah. Like, as a lamb, like, I have a complete amount of respect. I try to take what is visually seen and interpret it through myself, whether it's, like, a facial expression or an action. So that's why, like, you'll see the preface, like, me, whatsoever. But it seems that what the most popular ones are ones that shade someone that we don't know. So Martin, I think, was bringing up like a classic one that it was kind of like a 4-part, like, if you take a grid or like a, what is it called, collage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, like a cartoon, and like it's like, oh my gosh, I think I know you, and then like this person reacts like, oh my gosh, you do, and then she's like, April Fools, and then that's
the crying face.
Yeah, like, or we could just say who
it
is. Like,
it's funny. It's like a comic strip. Like you follow the story.
Yeah,
and it's hilarious.
I just try to do that. Like, some of it goes off like it's a little bit déclassé, but like there's one. I think probably maybe one of the most successful ones is a picture of like Jennifer Lopez, and then like her makeup has I guess opportunity, and like the next slide is like Mariah with the side eye, and then the caption is like, "Are you going to blend your eyeshadow?" And like people really like that too. So I think those do really well. Like thirst strappy ones do really well too. So shady ones are the best. I think.
Oh, of course.
For my page. So
and you have to, especially in today's world of social media and just even regular media, you got to find the humor in things.
Exactly.
Like you can't be so serious. Like it's Mariah. We all know we love Mariah.
Yeah.
Like. But
there's also
let's
Mariah
have fun with it.
There's Mariah the character,
exactly,
and part of that's like poke some fun at it.
Yeah,
like, it's not that serious. Relax.
I think that's the joy. I mean, I think that's the joy of what Nick Queen of Meme does. Like I'm talking about like a third person or something, but and that I don't think highly of myself or anything. I promise, but like the memes. They're supposed to be funny, but like for me, like as a lamb, like I want to be able to fill in the spaces of the things that we just don't know about her, and we'll never know about her, right? Like, so because it's like we get to see what's on TV, and we get to see what's like on radio, and like the interviews and things of that nature. But like, so like, oh my gosh, like what is she? What is her sense of humor like, or like what makes her like what makes her tick, or what does she find funny? And like that's what I try to kind of maybe incorporate with my own twist of humor too.
Yeah.
So like, you know, like I'm that obsessed. Like
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
like,
but here's the thing: like Mariah is always, you know, she is a constant somebody with good sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think Mariah would get a lot of the memes that you do.
Yeah.
and like you know, you have to laugh at yourself. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope
otherwise,
so. Like I secretly hope she looks at my meme account, but she's like, I'm not gonna follow it.
Yeah.
But I don't know for whatever reason, but maybe one day.
you never know.
Yeah. Someday he. That was the
love a
unplugged
good-
version.
That's the unplugged version, just to be
you
clear,
can
that was
tell.
the unplugged-
Dan
Yeah, I
verified
heard-
that. That
I
is
heard-
Mariah
I heard.
Report approved, factualized and researched. Yes,
Absolutely. If we're reporting it,
it's
gotta
real.
be real.
Yeah, and if it didn't
except
come
for
from
if it's a word on the street, then it's alleged.
Yeah.
I always thought those were real too.
Sometimes they are,
But you have-
Some
The word on the
you just
street?
can't confirm them.
But you have never been not accurate with
One
like,
or two, and
Maybe one or two.
No,
here or there.
no. Like, okay, so I remember like one of my favorite posts that you did on your Instagram was like, you know, that part where like it's like ding dong, the witch is dead. And, like,
Oh, God,
Like there was this moment circulating, like, oh my gosh, like, is she or is she
really
not?
dead?
You can be
And I
specific.
was just
You
like,
can be
right, you know,
specific.
like Stella Belichnikok. I can say that. Oh my God, did I just say that on your podcast? Are you going to edit that? I don't know. But I was like, oh my gosh. The Mariah Report knows it's true. And then later, it was true. I was like, oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes.
This is it. Through a
Yes.
meme.
Yeah, there you go.
Clever use of
I
the
think that was
Wizard of Oz
Martin's,
in your
Martin's
page.
idea.
There you go.
But, you know, we take credit for everything together.
Yeah. It's a teamwork.
Hey, well,
It
we credit both of you as like of that. So,
You know,
yeah.
we do our best to report what is really out there on these streets.
Yeah.
You know, and there are some things that we hear a lot of times and we can't report them, or we're like, well, that's totally not true or something. So we try to do
We try to pick the ones that sound legit.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
I think that's why this community has so much respect for the Mariah Report, because you do have so much of that integrity in what you do and you don't do.
Oh.
So like, I mean, so kudos to you. Like, I
thank
mean,
you.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
the Mariah Report is it. Like, I mean, I'm going to stop speaking for just a moment because like I feel like what I might say next may come across the wrong way. So we're gonna keep it moving.
Keep it
Back
moving,
to the
keep it
Billboard
moving.
Hot 100. Yes, but much respect to what the Mariah Report does.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
And I
thank
promise you,
But
for those
no.
of you who are trying to analyze it, it wasn't to be shady against anyone. Like, I just want to be respectful of all. So,
Yeah. But okay, so let's move right along into current day Mariah. Tell us your reactions to the Caution album.
Good question.
Like,
Who would have thought I could have come up with that one, right?
right. You know,
It's a loaded question, so feel free to take your time.
right.
First listen, how did you feel?
You know, I think I maybe felt a little bit of like apprehension behind going into the album. Yes, excited, but apprehension because it's like, oh my gosh, like we have so much of the singles or the music released to us
Right,
already.
we had like 4 songs out
And
before
so
the album. That's
how
half
much
the album.
Right. And then how much does it lend to discovery and me really enjoying an album when you just like you've maybe heard one single and unwrapping it, like i.e. for those of you who remember like actually buying a CD in a store and like unwrapping it and then like playing it from the first time like in and like hearing it new
Right.
all at once. Like
Yeah.
I was
With
afraid
the
that
CD booklet in hand and all.
yeah, like I mean, could you even just like you can even feel like the cellophane like ripping and tearing your hand, like we were talking about an ASR Mariah moment later, and that may be a future like Mariah Report like podcast moment, but where I dissect, well, you know what I'm talking about.
Digress.
Yes, thank you.
I got
You know the
girl.
reference,
I
okay?
got
And for
you,
those of
girl.
you listening, I know you get it too. But I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be missing something. But then like when you hear the rest of it, and then you hear like the story all together as the album, like you really appreciate it as a body of work, like.
When you get the vibe,
Yeah.
you feel the whole vibe.
Right, like Mariah is trying to really put her stake in the ground as a songwriter, really, really putting her foot in the ground of like what is authentically her. She doesn't have to feel like she has like to do like a gazillion high notes or like you know
Right.
full on
Or,
like
like,
chest voice
it's-
every time
yeah,
because that's
this-
what she thinks will satisfy people. She's like, you know what, like this is an album that satisfies me and. You know, we kind of heard that on like Elusive, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, she's like, okay, like I'm gonna do this dynamic, but like she's like, hey, you know what? Like me, I'm chill. I can produce a really beautiful album without having to do everything that they
vocal
but people
acrobatics.
want and expect
Right.
from Mariah Carey. I can make a Mariah Carey album for myself, and it comes through. It's like it's organically sensual. It's organically sensitive. It you get the feels of like feeling in love, and like you feel the disappointment and like the themes of portraits. So like. It's so satisfying to listen to as a total, by itself.
Right. And it's even without all those, typical Mariah vocal moments, it's still so Mariah.
Yeah.
Because it's all coming through via the songwriting.
Right.
Not necessarily the vocals. The vocals are great. I love them. They work for everything. But like she's not doing acrobatics here.
Yeah.
And it's still so Mariah. That's what I love about it.
Well, she wasn't trying to be a power singer on it, like the best singer in the land.
Yeah.
She was singing the way she felt. And she wasn't trying to write a hit.
Yeah, it's like she's not here for any of that.
Yeah.
She's just doing what she naturally does, and that's how this album turned out. And that's I love this album. So Nick, favorite song from the album, or favorite song today from the album?
It changes like every 5 minutes,
like every day.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just like immediately say 8th grade.
8th grade,
okay.
100%, because like there's just something about it that true to the title. It makes you feel young. Like, I think, you, Dan, and Martin can relate to that moment where, like, maybe you are dating someone for the first time, or, like, there's, like, maybe infatuation or crush. And, like,
high school crush.
Yeah, I feel like all of that in, like, the songwriting, the way it's sung, like, actualizes itself in the way that you feel. Like, and... Like, it just gives me goosebumps listening to it. I want to be in love, and I want to be, like, have someone that, like, I hope to, like, have in my life in this way just from listening to the song. Like, the power of lyrics and the way it's sung. Like, so 8th grade, top 100%.
You love it, 8th grade.
Yes.
I love it, 8th grade, too. My favorite part is that whole ending part.
Yeah.
And for me, that whole ending, like the outro, and then we got... and can we just give a shout out to finally we get a Mariah and Timbaland track? Hello.
Yeah,
I've
finally,
been waiting for
finally.
this. I mean, we know there's skydiving and whatnot, but like it was
Doesn't
unofficial.
count, yeah.
Doesn't count. But the whole ending, the outro, when she's doing those high notes, repetitive high notes, and like, Timbaland's gonna, come on MC, and all of that, like that is my favorite right there. And I think like, I don't know, I haven't, again, this is one of those songs I haven't really been able to analyze in depth yet, but I think like that whole ending is like the culmination of the relationship or whatever she's singing about actually working out.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? She doesn't necessarily say it in words, but I think that
Right.
whole outro
She
is
gets
like
it in the end, right?
I'm getting what I feel in the end.
Yeah. No, see, I'm loving the songwriting on it because it's, again, you can almost, when you visualize what she's saying, it's almost like you can see through her eyes what's going on. You can imagine her in school and like seeing this boy and just looking at him and almost like observing him and like wanting him.
Oh, I love that perspective.
Again, there's so many depth. There's such depth to Mariah's songwriting.
Yeah.
We could analyze it for years, like we have been with Butterfly, literally. And that just...
I'm still analyzing it.
Still, I'm telling you. And this album is going to give us so much for years to come. And I think it's brilliant.
I also do think what's really cool about this album is like, ultimately she shows like she's the epitome of cool, and she like doesn't have to try. I think when you think about like R&B singers now having to say or do so many things that are maybe calculated or constructed to kind of have credibility, Mariah feels comfortable in herself and saying like, yeah, you know what? It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I am who I am. Like, that's what feels so good about this album, because like there's not moments in it where you're just like, okay, like is she saying this because of this or whatever? Like you can clearly
it's very
see.
direct. It's very direct.
Yeah.
And and that's why also that it's a perfect 10 tracks.
Yes.
There's no filler here.
Yeah.
She's really telling a story, not like, how Rainbow tells like almost like a literal story.
Yeah.
She's telling a story here, but it's not as literal. You really have to look in and see what she's trying to say here.
Dan, I love that you talked about like it being 10 tracks, because like I think even going into them, like, oh my gosh, like it's only 10 tracks.
Oh my God,
I mean, like other
more,
lambs, like
more.
of course we want as much Mariah as we can get. Like, oh my gosh, like like 15 tracks, but
Give me
like,
25.
Yeah, but it's very satisfying.
It is.
Because they're all good tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you get the bops, and you get the ballads, and you get the like, the weepy moments, and you get like this, and like the sexual moment. I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
sexual, sensual. Well,
Same.
whatever.
I mean,
right?
It's the same.
Yeah, blended.
It's like a mature
together.
sexuality that she's giving us here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love that.
And also, there's no songs that sound recycled, like we've heard
Right.
before from her. They're all like a new perspective.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's a solid album.
Yeah.
So, I mean, bitches, I know y'all have heard it, but if not, buy it. Give it to your friends.
Yeah.
If you got 7 copies laying around because you bought 7 T-shirts from her, give it to your friends.
I know. I have to go to a Secret Santa thing in a week or two.
They already know.
They
They already know what you already knew.
I'm like, I'm going to take the Caution CD because I have 2 of them right here.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, I want to go to this party. I want that square one.
Yeah.
The square one
I want the square present. It's probably from Martin. It's a CD, and I know it's Martin.
with the Mariah Carey gift wrap. So I want that one.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All the moments in the land.
Yeah.
But I think.
Well, Nick, speaking of like new things, you have something
Oh yes.
in the works.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for like bringing that up. And I just started an Instagram, so yeah, I need another Instagram account. So if you're not following the Lamb over Nick Queen of Meme, I create another Instagram account for a concept that's kind of under the Nick Queen of Meme umbrella, and it's called @LivingLikeMariah. And the premise of this is like 100% comedy. Do I think that I am like a homemaker? Absolutely not. The concept is to create some made-for-YouTube videos, very short, very fun, and it's basically like this person, my character Nick, like, oh my gosh, self-entitled, I'm really deep, who tries to do this homemaking show that is inspired by Mariah Carey and how to live like Mariah Carey on a butterfly budget or on a
So like a
budget.
DIY.
Yeah, and so yes, a DIY, crafts, home entertaining, cooking. The challenge is, and the running joke is, like, while he thinks he's a great homemaker, he always falls short in execution. So that's where
Okay.
like the running joke is, and like he's trying to like have special guests on his show, and many, if not all the time, like his guests surpass his quality of work when they do something together.
Oh, okay.
So like it is not. I do not think that I can create a show that is like living like Mariah, but I wanted to be able to create some dry American humor. And I love a DIY like homemaking show, and like, oh my gosh, living like Mariah just has a nice ring to it, and it gives me an opportunity to do content that isn't like maybe a little bit declassé, like what you would find on Nick Queen of Meme too. And plus, I love creating video and stuff, and if I'm going to do anything, it's going to be Mariah related. So,
Of course.
yeah.
Exactly.
Of course, as any lamb would.
Yeah.
So there has to always be that Mariah aspect to it. Well, I can't wait to watch some of them videos.
I
girl.
know.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I would need to have you guys as a guest show on like my show.
Oh my
We
God.
will.
Could you imagine
We'll just
us
guest each
doing
other. Yeah, so people will be like, oh,
doing
they guested
crafts
each other.
and things? Like, what would we do? We're going to have to
So,
like come up with
I can
something.
actually cook. Can we do a
Yeah,
cooking
I
scene?
can't actually do anything. So
Well, I don't want to spell out too many concepts because I don't want to ruin the
Right,
joke.
don't
But
throw
just
anything away,
as an
but-
example, like
Can we make clam linguine with white sauce?
yes, and so like the premise would be is like, okay, how do you create this, but like on a budget, and then like and again like the host, like how does he fail in the execution of this? Like,
Okay, all right.
So just case in point, like I mean, for context, like oh my gosh, like my guests are like the Mariah Report, and like we're going to make Lucky Charm bracelets or something like that.
Oh my
Like,
God.
right? So it's like
I get it.
you know,
I get it.
I
right?
get it.
So
I
it's
get
just
it.
like we would never aspire. We would always aspire to have like Mariah's jewelry,
yes,
but like.
but we don't have
We would
that,
have a box of
honey.
Lucky Charms.
Where's my Lucky Charm
So
bracelet?
it is
I'm
very-
gagging already.
Yeah, it is like truly like Mariah inspired Lamely crafts on crack is maybe a better soundbite
Okay.
for it.
I'm down.
So yeah.
We might have to do something together, Nick.
Yeah.
I
It'll
actually,
be
it's funny
hysterical.
that you say that because like I've already have some ideas about like some sketches around the Mariah Report that are funny. So
Well, we are
know.
down whenever we can
Yeah,
make that happen.
let us know.
yeah, for sure. So,
We will make it happen because
Do you have like a debut date for the first video?
I am a one person production. So
hey,
like
we get it, girl.
Yeah,
two-man
so
show
yeah,
over
right.
here.
So like appreciation to everything the Mariah Report does. Like I can see like their editing suite over here, and like Martin is setting up the sound, and Dan is like
The wires.
pre-producing, and it's just,
Pre-producing. I'm like, what's the time,
he's
girl?
like, right? So it's a labor of love for sure. But tentatively like the 13th or 14th, if you go to @LivingLikeMariah, the YouTube link is there. It's under the Nick Queen of Meme umbrella, but it's just for laughs. So please.
But we all need a little laughs in our life. And if they're Mariah related or Mariah, centric, it's even better.
I'm always just concerned that people are just like, I love everyone. I just don't want anyone to be offended. And so
they're going to be.
They're going to get upset. Like, oh my gosh.
But people love to do those things.
Yeah.
So you just have to do what you think is funny and hysterical. People will either get it or they don't.
Yeah.
And, Lady Gaga says, if there's 100 people watching and one of them gets it, that's all that matters.
And what is is there? Wait, hold on. Okay, Dan, I want to expand on this reference now because is there something that you feel like Mariah? What is that soundbite from Mariah? What is that? Okay, Dan, because
so I have 500 hours of beauty school.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Okay. I feel like there's more.
What is another? Oh, she has so many that she'll always do. Guys, help me out.
That could be a good lamb question.
Is the one that she always says.
That she always uses. We need lamb help on this one.
We need lamb help. I can't do it off the top of my head. Nick, no.
Do you have one, Liam? Let me think.
Where do they email you when they want to submit?
At Mariah Report.
At Mariah Report. Or Twitter, Instagram. Tell us what do we call this? The number one Mariah-ism or the number one Mariah...
Sentence.
Overused phrase.
Go to.
Go to.
Well, okay. Nick Fletcher.
Thank you, the Mariah Report.
Thanks for stopping by.
Or is it I call it the Mariah Report. It is the... It is the Mariah Report. Thank you so much.
Either way, no, it is our pleasure to have you. And we look forward to getting to know you even better. And I got to get on that show now.
Yeah. Congratulations on 200 episodes.
Thank you.
Liam, thanks.
Yes, thanks.
So we have to do something big for what's the next milestone?
3.
Yeah, we can't do it we got to keep it.
We need to take it international.
We want to do it.
We want to go to the Philippines. Might be the first place we go.
I agree.
Okay, because the Philippine lambs.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Oh my gosh. Kamusta KO to all the Filipinos listening.
Oh, yeah. You're Filipino, right?
I am Filipino.
Yeah.
I am.
I can prove it.
You just did.
Yeah. So I have the, we're not going to go there, but hey, yes.
Yes.
Kamusta.
There you go. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much. We are going to take a quick splash break, and Martin and I will be back shortly.
I love Nick.
Too much fun.
Fun time.
Too much fun.
It's always fun when you hang out with lambs.
Oh, don't even get me started.
It's hard to go wrong.
This has been the past few weeks, this whole caution rollout has been nothing but lambdom.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Everywhere you look, it's good. It's good times.
Yeah.
It's meeting great people. Again, we were before the break, Zoltan, and now, Nick. You just meet so many great people.
Around the world.
Oh, literally around the world, because the lambs will travel, girl.
Yeah.
They will travel.
Uh-huh.
But anyways.
All right, guys.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Remember to rate, review, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
Again, share it. There's a little share tab. Click it. Share it somewhere.
Share it. Somebody send it to somebody.
Yeah, with your friends.
You know what
Please.
I mean? They want it. They want it.
It makes a difference.
It sure does.
Yeah.
And then people, when they discover our podcast, they go crazy.
And don't forget, there's a bunch of people in the closet.
Yes. Bring them lambs out of the closet. It's good times.
Drag your friends out of the closet.
Yeah.
The Mariah closet.
All right. So you can listen to us, rate, review, and subscribe on Apple iTunes podcast.
All of it.
As well as Spotify.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
That was like a song I just made up.
All right. Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Bye.